Hey guys, what's going on today? Now, while I'm anticipating the wait for The Last Jedi novel to come out in just a few days now, there are more and more leaks coming to the internet. And while I will confirm these when I carefully read the book, I'm gonna mention what one guy has said who got the book early before everyone else. Do you guys remember the scene in the movie when Luke reconnects with the Force and tries to feel Leia reaching out to her? It was the first time that he connected with the Force after being in exile for so long. Now that you remember that scene, do you also remember right after what he did? He went to find Rey. And what was he doing? He was calling out to her. Once he did, according to this leak, which I believe is true, but I will confirm, he was calling to her because he was, and I quote, saying, "Rey, you were right, I'm coming with you." However, once he saw Ben and her touching hands in the hut, he knew that there was a connection and he yelled no and blew the roof of the hut off with a Force explosion. Once he saw Ben, he probably was just so against the idea of returning to it all and fearing failure or feeling too ashamed to show his face to the galaxy. So the idea that he had changed his mind after connecting with Leia to go and leave with Rey and fight would have been such a cool scene, I think. I know I tried to make that fanfiction a few days ago, and for those who haven't seen it, my idea for if Luke didn't see Rey and Kylo touching hands would be that they all ended up on Snoke's ship in his throne room, where Luke goes against the Praetorian Guards and then squares up against Snoke, while Rey and Kylo finally fight properly. It could have been a really cool concept, and it's interesting to see that it could have actually happened now that we know what Luke was actually thinking. Maybe we'd see his green lightsaber for real this time. I also remember when Snoke told Kylo that the First Order would go to Luke's planet and kill him. I think that idea would have been really sweet to see as well, but hey, we got what we got. So onwards to episode 9. In the meantime, I can't wait to read the book for myself and make videos on literally everything that you guys might find entertaining or important to know about the film and the Star Wars galaxy, such as the in-depth things from Luke and Yoda's interaction that we never got on screen, but hopefully we'll have more information on from the film's novelization. Another piece of info that I found interesting from these so-called leaks from the internet on Reddit are that apparently, among many, Luke had many adventures with R2-D2 after Return of the Jedi. These are some missions that I would really like to explore in canon through the comics or perhaps new standalone movies or whatever it may be. I think that's something really interesting to dive into, and I would love to see what Luke found on his journey. Let me know what you guys think about this drastic switch in Luke's decision due to what he saw and how it could have changed the entire film. Do you like this original outcome better? Let me know. Thanks for watching, everyone. I will see you all in the next episode of Star Wars Theory. Until then, my fellow Jedi and Sith friends, remember,
the Force will be with you always.